フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Rank Cross video, and boys, we now have 3 new Tower Trust stages, 25, 26 and 27. These are definitely a lot easier in comparison towards the last 6 even, so this one should be kind of quick here. But on screen now is the infographic, so you can just pause it and come back to the video and also go through the timeline, jump up to whatever part you want to see in. So let's just start with 25. Alright, so floor 23, I'm pretty sure the gimmick is simple, is you got to survive Ludicio's actual debuff, and after around 4 turns, you can go another turn if it doesn't actually work. You get a massive like a 1000% pierce buff, so you want to bring a pierce character. However, the pierce buff goes towards all characters, so even if you don't have a pierce character, you can bring an AoE unit like, you know, Barn or like King, for example, and probably do crazy damage. And well, boys, since it is a pierce team, we're going to be bringing Chandler, because obviously you lot know he's the mascot here. So Chandler's probably one of the worst pierce units, so it doesn't really matter. You can bring Rugal, you can bring, to be fair, probably even Dean Meliodas, he'll be even better. So we're going to use Chandler because I kind of want to see his damage here. We have got Uagi on him, attack defense, although don't forget matters too much here. And of course, just HP defense on these two as well. Elizabeth doesn't have a relic, but she is giving us HP after every single turn. And then we brought Shuna because we do need to heal, because we do have to survive a few turns. So her healing and also giving us a pierce buff. We take it, right? So let's just jump in, hopefully clear it. Obviously, if you do have Traitor Medic, you rather bring him because he has got an A with Pierce card. Rugal as well. Rugal can't die, or like if he goes below 50%, he does heal. And I believe does get more Pierce than Chandler, so he's actually probably better as well. So we're just going to basically survive. So at the start of turn, we obviously do not start first here. Chandler can take a lot of damage, but shouldn't die, I think. Like, I don't think he did too much damage. Always creating a lot. Okay, you know what? Maybe bring in... Okay, we just survived. Okay, well, good thing we got 2 heal cards then. To be fair, they're all single target now, so I think I'm kind of fine, to be fair. So I'll just send off some skills here. We'll just try and get as much Chandler AoE as possible, and then try and pop off. I mean, to be fair, even the single target skills do a lot of damage as well, so it's not too bad here. But the recovery from Matron is going to be really good here. So honestly, what I think I'm going to do now is... probably jump cut, because all this point is now is just surviving a few turns and hoping to survive my actual with the Ludicio ultimate. If I actually do die, then I probably will just switch over to HP defense on my Chandler. But with all the heals we got right now, I think we're kind of fine. So I'll probably just wait for next turn to heal. Alright, the buff is now gone, so we might be kind of fine now. I guess you can rush ultimate, to be fair. So with that pierce buff, any AoE ultimate probably actually will kill here, but I can't see Chandler's damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get a any more AoE cards. It's a little bit annoying here. But my Shuna does drain. So Ludicio ulting, we should be able to actually break it. So now we got a massive activate passive. You did see that. And they all are above like 70% health, which I think is what the threshold is here. So yeah, now we check the stats here. Alright, so I actually didn't get the buff of Chandler. So we're going to wait one more turn here. We have got the pace buff onto the actual Shuna, so she's actually doing okay damage now, I guess. But as you can see, by the way, she does have drain. So to be fair, bringing Shuna's not actually too bad here. But hopefully now we can get the buff with Chandler, because we didn't get it last time. Plus we now got a tier 2. Oh, we got 3 cards. Okay, that's good. I can see we get it now. From what I saw, I do believe it have more than 70% health, and it did just activate passive there, so it should have worked now. Yeah, he's now got the pierce buff. You can see 1000%. So if we to be fair, just do triple AoE. Let's see how much damage it does do, right? So, let's see. 1 million damage. Imagine he was doing this in PvP. Yo, this is actually sick. Chandler actually a DPS unit. He would have thought. So there you go. Once again, once you get the pierce buff, any pierce character just does crazy damage. Like I said, I had to wait one more turn because last turn my Shuna and Matrona got it. But once again, you just taunt again, wait one more turn, and then boom, you're kind of fine. So to be fair, bringing Shuna as a healer and also draining actually isn't too bad. So alright, so for floor 26, the game is pretty simple. If you crit the boss, they literally buff up their stats by like 100%. So what you want to do is bring characters that cannot crit. So Cusack, you have Zeldris, you have Green Sario, and I believe it's Freya. They're the only ones that can do it. Technically, Meliodas, the traitor one, does have it on an ultimate, but you cannot rush ultimate. So you have to do damage with skills here. So honestly, the best thing to do is just bring Cusack, because the boss is red, so you can do more damage towards her. And then I guess because the thing is with the bosses, they have low crit resistance and also low crit defense. It does mean if you do crit, you actually will do a lot of damage. So bring a Margaret, to be fair, with a tier 3 Gopher buff and a tier 3 charge skill. To be fair, probably wipe out the field as well. So we're going to jump in, bring HP defense. We're bringing the Elizabeth again, although I don't think we need to. To be fair, we can probably bring... I mean, if I had Ragnarok Barn, I would bring him, but I don't think it really matters who the sub slot. But yeah, HP defense, attack defense, but it is not obviously UR, so very bare bones Cusack here. So yeah, annoyingly, I can't get that cut in, so on the actual graphic, it looks kind of weird. So like I said, you kind of rush ultimate here, but to be fair, if I get a tier 3 of Margaret, and I use them 2 tier 3s, it probably will kill everyone, because like I mentioned, their crit resistance I think is so low, and also their crit defense is, you actually can do a lot of damage here. So what we can do is rank up the Margaret, go for this, and I don't want to do this because I'll buff everything up here if I use this. I'm hoping it's patience though. If anything, you might want to take your actual your attack piece off Gopher, because then there's no way it's gonna hit patience. Okay, we'll just move. We'll see what we get. So as you can see, we cannot crit here, so she's not going to get a massive buff. I believe the buff may be like 1 turn, I think. So you may have to reset a few times here just to get the right skill. Otherwise, yeah, they do like no damage. But if you crit them, to be fair, the crit, if you do crit the left and right ones, it might be worth just to get rid of skills. But we'll waste 1 more turn here, I think, and then we'll go for his attack card or something. Yeah, the damage isn't a lot. You can kind of stall. You just got to get the right RNG. So I think I might try and waste these skills depending on who's not attacking here. We'll see. Alright, the left guy's attacking, but he's only 1 skill. So I'll use this here just to get rid of it. I will merge and also attack onto Diane because we know we're not going to crit her. So we crit here, you see. We did crit, so you can see now he's going to get a massive all-stat increase. So that's what you don't want to do against the characters actually using a lot of skills, especially Diane here. So no rank up, unfortunate, but I think we might be able to send it. So you'll see right now, the left guy probably actually do a lot of damage, but nothing comparable if you do crit Diane. If you crit Diane, it's over, so don't even try. Like, even right now, it's decent damage, but if she's got the all-stat increase, it's just finished. So right now, almost killed me. So I think, to be fair, I might just send off the Margaret, you know. Okay, the problem is, if we don't kill him 1 hit here, then we're going to cuck it, because they do get the stat increase. Let's see what happens. Okay, do we kill? We still killed though. He's still killed, but it's the right guy now. So he might be able to finish off here. But we did kill Diane now, so we can now rush ultimate. So I think honestly I'm going to rush Margot ultimate because I know I'll kill basically. I will send this off to you. And yeah, just keep attacking because now we're basically done it. So you see what I mean? You don't really need to bring a character that has cleave. You can just go do 1 massive buff skill. So if you have like a Kidna, for example, you can bring like... get like a tier 3 of her skill and then also bring like Gopher, for example. Just got to get crazy attack rate stat basically to basically one-shot the boss. And even if they got their stat increase, if you have 2 enough skills, I mean, it wouldn't be the best run either. So it'll be kind of, but we got a one-shot here, so hopefully we can kill. We can drain 2 so he doesn't attack. Yeah, so he's now dead. So literally anyone would kind of work here. I think Margaret, buff, quite one even tier 3. So that works as well. We can bring Easton. Literally anything just to increase your attack will do the job here. And bring a good AoE damage dealer. So Barn, King, depending if it's a tier 3 or not. And do go crazy. To be fair, if you do increase... oh, we love those. If you do actually increase all their stats, King does do more damage to hide the resistance. So they are increasing the resistance. So Blue King with the actual Power Strike card might actually do a lot of damage here. So it definitely will work no matter what thing you bring. As long as you bring a good AoE damage dealer that isn't based on ultimates. Alright, so for floor 27, I think it might be the easiest one. But essentially, you can only use stance skills. Literally. You can't even try and use anything else. You can only use stance skills. And every time you use a stance skill, you are going to apply, I think, corrosion. I think it's once per turn. So there's no point really even bringing multiple counter characters. Is you obviously want to get guaranteed counter. But the thing is, though, using counter characters, which I want to showcase here, like Chandler, for example, isn't going to deal damage. It's just a stance skill. So it doesn't need to be counter. It just needs to be a stance skill. And, we're going to test it right now. So, what I will do, though, because obviously we can't get cucked here, is yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, they do, like, no damage. What we'll do now is... I guess the bad thing about the Chandler counter is... it'll do the animation, and it'll long out your life here, but right now you'll see we do boom, and then boom, they get corrosion. So does it stack? It doesn't. So I think it's once per turn, or you just activate it, and you gotta just basically wait till it kills. So now with encounters, but like, you know, we did damage. But, like, I don't think it matters because the damage is so little compared to the corrosion we're about to deal to him. So, it's definitely not worth it. So, don't try and use counter characters. It'll make the run so long. Alright, so this should wrap it up now. The boss actually does revive, so it does take 5 turns to kill here. So, literally just use 5 stance skills and you've done it. It's the easiest one in the game. It takes no... you can do it level 1s. I think all you gotta do is survive, but even still, they do like no damage that you never really get low. And I guess if you are struggling, if you are a really low player, but then again, if you are really low in terms of your actual account level, then you probably wouldn't have gotten this far anyway. Plus, the rewards are kind of not great either. So, yeah, that was all 3 stages. Like I mentioned, very, very easy. Floor 25 was literally just wait 4 turns. Floor 26 was was just don't create. A little bit challenging, but you can bring almost every single character. There's definitely a lot of teams you can do with this one. And in floor 27, you start skills. Very, very easy. But yeah, boys, guys, also thank you for watching. Hope we did help you out here. And yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, peace.